Welcome back, everybody. Today, my brother and I, we're going to go out and we're going to set some raccoon traps. These are our preferred traps. These are called dog-proof traps. And they don't just catch raccoons, they catch skunks and possums and raccoons. Anything that'll stick their little hand down inside there and get caught. These are Z traps. They come with a Z on this circle thing, but they're worn off. The raccoons bust them off. But here's another one I bought at Cabela's, and look at it. It's actually newer and it's just completely rusted, totally rusted. These are older and there's hardly any rust on them because they're powder coated. You can actually see here where the raccoons have been chewing on the edge of it.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, so all you do is when you set it, you can see here when you squeeze this, it's like a handcuff. That's out like that is sprung. That would, and then to set it, you squish this back. It's a little tough. You gotta squish it back, hold this pin down, this arm, and then there's a little, right here, there's a little lever. And that's inside. That's inside there. So you take this lever, there's a little notch right here, and you put it on that bottom part right there. See that little bottom part? You got the little pin on the lever, and then you got a notch in this pin. So you put it right on that bottom part, and bam, it's set. So now I don't think you could see down inside there, but maybe right there with the sun. You see that? Nope. You see? You can't see it.
You can see it. So
it's
more to the left.
Right there. Well, there's a little, this is just a finger in there. And now you put the bait in there, which I'll get my bait. All I did was for the bait is dog food, hard kernels to get, make it kind of pasty, cat food, and then I put old grease in there from frying pans, like from cooking pork chops or whatever, just to really get it pungent smell. But you just take a little spoonful, one little teaspoonful, and you just drop it in there. That's it. And you take a spike and a 1/2 inch. I made these 1/2 inch rebar, and I welded a washer on the top, and that just slips right in there. You hammer that dude in the ground, and that's it. And then the trap's got a spike on it, and you just push it down enough that it sits there, and the raccoons stick their hand in there, and I don't know if it's good to push this down in there, but when you do it, when they hit it, it flings open, and boom, it catches them. It's like a handcuff, and they cannot come out. They don't get out of there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go out, and I'm gonna set them back in the same few places that we've already set them, and then tomorrow we'll go out and check them, and hopefully we'll have some rotten, nasty coons in there.
Head it out now.
Had about 2 inches of snow a couple days ago. Get turned around down here. Ooh, oh, she's muddy. That's just right here though. Yep, just built it out of spare parts and some logs. So right here by this log pile on the right hand side here is where we're going to put the first saddles, right there in that. Okay. God damn. So you can see this spot right here. This is where I had, are those deer tracks in there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a big track right there. But this is how wide of an area the trap will go in the middle, and the raccoons will try to get out of it, and they'll be pulling like that the whole way around. And it's just nothing will grow here no more. That's how nasty those coons are. Okay, we're gonna see if I can hammer in a stake in the ground here. And then if I can, we're golden. Perfect. Because there's no way them coons can get this stake out of the ground. No way. Oh yeah, perfect. We're gonna be able to do it. So I leave it up a little bit just so I can get it out again. But the coons, they don't pull this way. They pull this way on it. See what I mean? They'll go around like this. And what's nice is if I jam that all the way down, then this will get bound up. And then this chain will get wrapped around it. But leaving it up like that gives it room to twirl around, see? So now I'll set it like I showed you guys before, like that. Put this, oh, there was mud on that glove when I bit it. And you bring this tab down right onto like that. So you're not gonna get your fingers caught in anything if this springs out on you. It's only if your finger's in there. So now I'll take it and I'll simply push it into the ground. Then here's the bait right here. I'll show you a close-up of it. You don't need much. So you can see the dog kernels in there and the food and stuff. And you could use tuna, or sometimes we get these that salmon in a can. That shit's nasty. So anything, or sardines. Oh, that's a big one. Sardines in the oil with crushed up dog food. Oh, it's like a paste. It's awesome. So you just take it like this. And that's it. That's it. It's baited. Set and baited. This is, there's the Bentley Hill tree stand. I don't know if you can see it in there. What do you think we should do? Should we put it in the corner here, or
maybe up the top a little bit? Well, yeah, maybe right in here.
Okay, we'll put it right in here. My dad's got a bobcat trap set out here, and we're gonna see if we can get that out too. Okay, same thing. I hope it's just as thawed out up here. All right. See, this video is actually a review on these traps because they're so good and they're so well made. They're not like any of the other ones. There's copies, but there ain't Z traps. And the number one biggest thing is they're powder coated. I mean, they'll last for years and years and years before they even start to rust. And that's important. I had that other one. All the other ones are just raw steel. It just doesn't make it. It's like you got to paint them yourself or powder coat them yourself. I think we'll set it back in here. Huh? I think that it don't matter where you really put these traps, because those coons, if they smell this, they're coming. If there's a coon in the area and this bait isn't frozen, they'll smell it.
Yeah.
And if they smell it, then they're going to be stuck in that trap. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, look at that. That goes in good. Ooh. There we go. sandhill cranes. Okay. I'm going to point out something else too. Inside there, you see where this round part touches the metal on the inside there. If you could see, there's a little piece of metal right here, only right here. Let's see if I can, here, let me get this stick so I can use it as a pointer. Okay. So inside here, did you see that jerk? Inside here. So when whatever animal's caught in there, his hand is in here, it grips onto that piece of metal as the pressure from this holds it, and it don't let that animal's hand pull out. So I lost 3 raccoons last season, and I discovered that it was so caked with mud that this circle thing was only going to like right there. So they had room to slip out.
All right.
So you got to make sure that is cleaned out, otherwise they're gonna skin you. Okay, so there it is, real easy. The hardest part of this is squeezing that spring. That's it. Just like that. Super easy. They're not like those jaw traps. I don't like them. And I don't think they're as effective as this. 1 scoop. Oh, you got to get it on the outside too so they can come lick it. Ooh. See, then they get the taste of it. They can't stand it. Them raccoons, they can't stand it. You get good smelly bait, they're in there. So, all right, that's 2 traps. Hopefully tomorrow we can get you guys some footage of actually catching a coon. I think we're just gonna set it right in here somewhere.
Okay.
That'll be fine. Yeah, this one's a little bit. Yep, that looks good. All right. All right, here we go. I think just right under this tree. See, and another point you have to follow when you're using these kind of traps is don't set it like this. Don't set this next to a tree because those coons will wrap themselves around it and it'll gain leverage. Or a small tree, and they could either break the thing or get out, and you don't want either of them. So that's a rock. As you can see, it's very rocky here. Okay. This one's a little different. On the inside, there's a little circle. See it moving? There's just, instead of like the other style, and this one clips into a notch. See? It's a different design. It's same principle, but different design. There you go. And again, 1 scoop. Yeah. You can, if you want, like bring like corn with or some more dog food and like sprinkle it around to get them over there, you know, and oh, there's food, and then be like, oh shit, there's more food in there, and then bam.
Yep.
But usually that does it.